सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Page 68. सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यत् इमे निश्चिता मतिः। Page 68, topic 112, last 3 lines, last 5 lines. Ksharasagare, from there we will read. क्षारसागरे पतितज्जलं पीत्वा केवलं दुःखमेवानुभवति। यथा तथा गुरूपदेशं विनैव शास्त्रान्तरकुशला अपि स्वातन्त्र्येण वेदार्थं विचारयन्तः गुरुसम्प्रदायभावात् भेद एव सर्ववेदार्थ इति तन्मति विभावानुसारेण स्वमति विभावानुसारेण निश्चित्य भेदरूपक्षारजलमेव आस्वाद्य जननमरणप्रबन्धात् जननमरणप्रबन्धात्मकम् दुःखमेवाविश्रमम् अनुभवन्ति। If we read at home after the class, we can get familiarity of those words. Before coming to the class, the lesson what we have read, so that it is easy for getting the words, otherwise a little bit difficult. Now Nischala is talking about the Guru Lakshanam in this third Taranga. Sishya Lakshanam, Guru Lakshanam, and what is the attitude the Sishya has to maintain, the attitude of the Sishya and the benefit of that attitude, reverential attitude towards the Guru. So these are the topics discussed here. After Guru Lakshanam, in this 112th topic Guru Bhaktehe Phalam. This is the prayojanam of Guru Bhakti he is discussing. Guru Lakshanam over, Sishya Lakshanam over, and 112 is Guru Bhaktehe Phalam. Once you study from Guru only, you can understand how long we have to apply Adhyaropa. Srishti Prakriya, Karya Karana Sambandha, all these Guru introduce as Adhyaropa. Adhyaropa means superimposition. Upanishad is talking about the Srishti, the whole creation is created. This is called Adhyaropa. This Adhyaropa superimposition Upanishad itself introduced. Later Upanishad negate that creation is not there. Later Upanishad negates. Unless you study from the Guru, this Adhyaropa where it is done, how long this Adhyaropa has to be applied, when we have to negate this Adhyaropa, when we have to come to Apavada. Negation is called Apavada. This presentation we can get only through Guru, not by our mere intelligence or any Sanskrit grammar or any other scholarship. Guru, Sampradaya Guru only teaches us when, what, how. That how to study, what to study, how long you have to do Adhyaropa, when you have to negate. All these you come to know through the Guru. That's why you require Guru Bhakti. If you have that, is revealed by only Guru, then you can understand easily. For that, how Guru Jnanam, Guru's teaching is useful, is giving just as an example analogy. That analogy is Kshara Sagare Patita Tad Jalam Pitva. Kshara Sagara means salt water, ocean, where there is salt water. Ksharam means salt. Sagare, saltish ocean. Patitam, patitaha. Once you fall in that ocean, naturally what you do? You drink that water. Tad jalam means shara jalam. That saltish water, pitva, having drunk, kevalam dukkham eva anubhavati. How many people happy by drinking salt water? Immediately we spit it out. Once the saltish water goes inside, we want to spit it out. Dukkhameva anubhavati. Nobody love to drink salt water. Correct? Therefore, dukkhameva anubhavati kshara jalam pitva. Tatha yatha dukkhameva anubhavati. Kevala dukkham. No one can enjoy even a few seconds salt water. So everybody dislikes salt water. Anubhavat yatha. Just as salt water is disliked by the people, tatha, similarly, Guru Upadesham Vina, without Guru's teaching, without studying from the teacher systematically for a length of time, just as our children study any subject systematically, they get pass marks. Correct? How they study systematically? They study in the college or school. Anywhere our children study systematically. Without Guru they cannot study, understand the subject. Similarly, this Atmak Vidya also, tatha Guru Upadesham Vina. Vina means without. Guru Upadesham Vina eva. Without the Guru Upadesham, Shastantara Kushala api. Even the people are very, very experts in Shastra Antara Kushalaha Abhi. Even they know so many other subjects, so many other knowledge is there, Vyakarana, other subjects and all. Kushala Abhi Swatantrena, independently, Vedartham, the context, the meaning of that Veda, Upanishads, Vedartham, Vicharayantaha, they do inquiry without Guru, independently if they do, Guru Sampradaya Abhavad, because there is no Guru Sampradaya for them. There is no systematic study, what Upanishad, when to study, how to study, what next to study. If that is not there, Veda eva sarva vedartham iti swamati vibhavanusarena nischitya. Once they go according to their own knowledge, studying own, what will happen? Veda eva. Veda means Dvaitam alone. Veda means Ishvara is different, Jagat is different, I am different, everything is Dvaitam. Duality only they see. Vedaha means Dasoha Bhavana. I am the Dasa, Bhagavan is Swami. That Bhavana. This is the teaching of Vedarthaha iti. This is the only teaching, they think like that. Vedarthaha, that is the meaning of Vedas. Swamati vibhavanusarena, according to their own intellect, according to the resources, whatever they are available in their home, the books or the library or any Hinginabadams, they buy all books and they start to study. Swamati vibhavanusarena, according to their own intellect, they take whatever resources are available, they come to conclusion, nischitya. They come to conclusion. And what is the phalam for them? Veda rupa kshara jalameva aswadya. They have to drink saltish like water, dvaitameva. Dvaitam, salt water compared. Okay? That's why Veda rupa, dvaita rupa, dasoha bhavana rupa. That chara jalameva, jalam means knowledge. That knowledge compared to jalam. That salt water, knowledge which is compared to salt water alone, they have to drink, swallow that. Aswadya means they have to swallow. What is that salt water when you drink? How you feel? What? How you feel your? How you keep your face? That is comparing janana, marana, prabandhat, pramandhatmaka. So janana, birth, marana, death, prabandhatmakam, this samsara chakram. Prabandhatmakam means series of this cycle of birth and death is called prabandhatmakam. Janana marana samsara chakram ityartha. What is that chakram? Dukkhameva avishramam. They will get only dukkham without any gap. Avishramam means without any respite, without any gap, continuously. Janana, Marana, Chakram, Dukkham. Giant wheel like Anubhavanti. They have to experience that only. Now, normally in Guru Stotram we say Vedantambuja, that example, the lotus flowers blossom when the Surya Rashmi comes. The Guru is compared to Surya, lotus is compared to the Guru, Shishya's intellect. Like that here, Nischala Dasa using the ocean, saltish water, that is taken by the Surya and gives the sweet water. Now this is about the lot of the people who drink salt water. Dvaita Jnanam without Guru, that is over. Now comes if you drink sweet water, how it is, where from sweet water comes. So up to here we saw in the last class. Now sweet water is compared to Advaitam. And Surya Bhagavan is, Guru is compared to Surya Bhagavan. Okay, now we'll read that portion. Last line. Natu muktirupa nitya niratishayanandam labhante jiva brahmaikyopadeshtaiva brahmaikyopadeshtaiva gururiti gurulakshanam nirupitam तादृशादखण्ड ब्रह्मात्मैकत्वविदः ब्रह्मात्मैकत्वविदः सद्गुरोर्मुखाद्ये वेदान्तविचारं कुर्वन्ति ते देवामृतादप्यधिकम् निरतिशयम् ब्रह्मानन्दमनुभवन्ति यथा स्वभावतः क्षारं समुद्रजलं पात्रेण गृहीत्वा पीतश्चेत् तदा क्षारमेव भवति तदेव समुद्रजलं मेघैराकृष्य वृष्टं सत् पीतं चेत् अतिमधुरं भवति तथा वेदार्थोऽपि स्वातन्त्र्येण गुरुसम्प्रदायं विना विचारितश्चेत् जननमरणदुःखहेतुर्भवति सह एव अद्वैत ब्रह्मात्मपरोक्षानुभव श्री सद्गुरुः ब्रह्मात्मा परोक्षानुभव भवि सद्गुरुः मुखादवाप्यते चेत् नित्य निरतिशय अपरोक्षाखण्डानन्द स्वरूपात्माधिगमाय भवति तस्मात् गुरुमुखादेव वेदार्थो ग्राह्यो वैदिकेन न तु मुक्तिरूप नित्य निरतिशयानंदम लभन्ते. Those people who study on their own without Guru, they will not get mukti nitya niratishaya anandam na labhante. Niratishaya means that anandam which is unsurpassable, unsurpassed anandam. Niratishaya means no comparison, gradationless anandam they get. What anandam? That is nitya anandam. That infinite ananda also nitya anandam, not coming going ananda. not experiential Ananda, but original Swarupa Ananda they attain. If Guru is not there, na labhante, it is not available. That is called Mukti. Infinite, eternal Ananda alone is called Mukti. Such Mukti these people cannot get, who study on their own. Who will get that? Then next page, Jiva Brahmaika Upadeshta Eva Guruhu Iti. Who is real Guru? Guru is one, already said, Nirupitam. In Guru Lakshanam, we have already said. What we have said? Guru means the person who teaches us Jiva Brahmaikya Upadesha. Jiva, you the individual. Brahman, the infinite Brahman. Aikya Upadeshta. That Guru who is teaching. Aikyam means oneness. You are that Brahman. Aikyam. Upadeshta, the teacher who teaches us. Sampradaya with Upadeshta. Guruhu iti. That person alone is called Guruhu iti. Guru Lakshanam Nirupitam. Already we have explained that Guru Lakshanam. In footnote, there are 3 slokas. Second and third slokas comes in Guru Gita. You can see Tippani. These slokas I often mention. I read that, just listen. Second sloka. Achinotihi shastrartham. Have you got that? Achinotihi shastrartham. Acharya sthapayatyapi. The teacher who teaches and practice that what he teaches or she teaches. Swayam acharate. They practice and they make others to practice also. They know the Shastra meaning, they teach others how to practice and they themselves practice. Swayam acharate. Yasmat, because of this reason, Acharyaha tena lakhathyate. That person alone is called Acharyaha. Therefore, we never believe in preachers. We want only teachers, not preachers. Preachers are only preaching. They won't practice. What is the difference between teacher and preacher? Teacher, the one who practice and teach others. Preacher is one without practicing and preach others. They won't practice. So our land is not a land of preachers, but the land of teachers. Understand? Okay. That is one sloka. Another sloka you know, often I quote. Rukarastvandhakara syat rukarastan nivartakaha brahmandhakara nashitvat gururityabhidiyate puraihi. Guru Gita, first chapter, 33rd verse. This I took in Manjakudi camp, Guru Gita. Now that is available on YouTube. We are recording that, we are uploading. If you want, you can listen. Gukaraha, Andhakaraha. So Guru, 2 letters compared to, the Gu compared to Andhakara, the darkness. Gukaraha. Andhakaraha. Ru, Andhakara is Gu. Rukara tan nivartanat. Tan nivartakaha. Rukaraha tan nivartakaha. Ru letter represents the destroyer of that andhakara, ajnana andhakara. So, Rukaraha andhakaravat, Rukaraha tan nivartakaha. That is why Guru is called Guru, because he removes our Brahmandhakara nashitvat. Andhakara nirodhitvat, we say. What andhakara? Brahmandhakara means what? Brahma Ajnanam. So that one who removes. So Andhakara Nivartitvat. Here Brahmandhakara they given. You are ignorant of Brahman. That who removes is called Guruhu iti abhidiyate budaihi. So Guru Lakshanam already said in this manner. Therefore, Tadrishad Akhanda Brahmatmaikya. Tadrisha means such a Guru who can give Brahma Aikya Jnanam ityartha. Tadrisha, such a Guru means who never talk about moksha as a sadhyam, goal to accomplish. A Guru who never teaches the student, you should get moksha, it is your destination, that is your goal, it is sadhyam, you have to get it. Real Guru never teach like that. Moksha is not a sadhyam. Moksha is not an event to happen. Moksha is your real nature. Siddha Swarupam. That Guru alone is right Guru. Moksha is Siddham. Already your nature only. He or she alone is the right Guru. But such a Guru is very, very difficult to get. So nobody can say that moksha is a sadhyam. Right Guru never say. Therefore, Tadrisha Akhanda Brahmatmaikya. Akhanda means indivisible. Brahma Atma. Atma means I, the individual self, my higher nature. Brahma, we are always using Brahma, Brahma, Brahma. How it is derived? Brih dhatu, brihattamatvat Brahma. In the Tippani, he has given last page, previous page Tippani itself, brih vruddhau. Previous page Tippani, brih dhatu, brih vruddhau means big. That which is big is called Brahma. That means that Brahman is all pervading, that is infinite. There is no another big entity other than Brahman. To limit the bigness of the Brahman, there is no second entity. Therefore, Vastu Paricheda Rahitam Brahma. There is no another Vastu which can limit the Brahman. That means every Vastu is within time and within space. So and so object. Whenever you take any object, it is so and so place and so time. Every object, every being, every living being or other inert objects. You say this Vastu is manufactured in so and so time and passed away. Like that, manufacturing date and expiry date, every object is having in this world. That manufacturing date, expiry date itself is a time principle. That indicates time. That means every Vastu has got Kala Paricheda, time limitation. Yes? Body also has got manufacturing date. Manufacturing date we know, birthday we are celebrating. But expiry date other people will know later. We do not know. They celebrate expiry date. Every object has got manufacturing date, expiry date. That is called Kala Paricheda, time limitation. You cannot say this object doesn't have time limitation. Similarly, where it is manufactured, space, again Desha also comes. That object occupied one place, one space. In this space it occupies some space. So every object has Desha Paricheda. Paricheda means limitation. Clear? So every object, every being, living beings and non-living things, all of them have got time limitation, space-wise limitation. Time-wise limitation means Kala Paricheda. Space-wise limitation means Desha Paricheda. So every Vastu has got Paricheda, means one object limits the other. Clip is not mic, mic is not clip. Clip is not fan, fan is not tube light is not fan. So each object limits the other. If it is there, that place, this cannot be there. If that object is there, this cannot be there. That it cannot be here, it cannot be there. Clear? This cannot be there, that cannot be here. Up each object has got time-wise limitation, space-wise limitation. This is very, very important topic to understand. Very subtle also. So every Vastu has got Parichedam, limitation. What type of Parichedam? Each one limits the other. Limits means what? Where am I? I am. This you cannot be here. Where mic stand is there, clip cannot be there. That is called Vastu Paricheda. Time-wise limitation, every object has got its own time, manufacturing and expiring. So time limitation is there. Space-wise limitation, in that place only it is there. Desha Paricheda, Kala Paricheda, Vastu Paricheda. Brahman is that which is beyond time limitation, space-wise limitation, and entity-wise, object-wise limitation also is not there. In English we say that way. In Sanskritam we say Brahman is that which is beyond Desha Paricheda. Brahman is that which is beyond Kala Paricheda. Brahman is that which is beyond Vastu Paricheda. This is the definition of Brahman. Brahman is that which is beyond Desha Paricheda. Brahman is not limited by space. Space-wise limitation is not there. That means Brahman is here in this place. Brahman is not there, Africa, Europa or Australia. Brahman is only India. You cannot say. Existence, consciousness principle. It is only one place, you cannot say. So Brahman doesn't have space-wise limitation. Similarly, Brahman doesn't have manufacturing date and expiry date. No date of birth, no date of death. That is why Kala Paricheda Nasti Brahmana. So Kala Paricheda Shunyaha. That's why Narayaniyam first shloka, the mantra comes like this only. Desha Kala Avadibhyam Nirmuktam Sandra Nandava Bodhatmaka Manupamidam. Desha Kala Paricheda is this. Desha Kala Paricheda is not there. Shunyaha. Avadhi Bhyam Nirmuktaha. Free. Nirmuktaha means free. Vastu Paricheda, Desha Paricheda, Kala Paricheda is not there. Vastu Paricheda means there is no second entity which can limit the Brahman, because Brahman is everywhere in the form of existence, in every object. Easiness is here also, easiness here also, in this body. Easiness is there in the mic also, easiness is there in the fan also. Easiness is there in the chair also, easiness is there in the carpet also. This easiness, Satyam, Satta Rupam Brahma, where it is not, tell me now. It is there in every object. That is why Vastu Paricheda is not there, Desha Paricheda is not there, Kala, birth and death also is not there. Easiness is Yavar. Whole meaning what I have given is given in the Tippani. Okay, this is not my Swanta Sahitya. In the previous page, Tippani, this is the meaning given. If you have time, go and read afterwards. Tippani. Desha Kala Vastu Paricheda Shunyaha Brahma. That Brahman I am. Atma Aham Brahma Asmi. That means I, the individual self, am free from time, beyond space, beyond object limitation. Object-wise limitation also not there. Body mind has got limitation. But I am, that I consciousness, am easiness, I am Sat Chit, free from. Therefore, Brahman and I, the Atma, are one and the same or not? One and the same. That is called, that knowledge is called Brahmatmaika Jnanam. Have you got now Brahmatmaika Jnanam? You are Atma or not? Atma. Brahman is called Sat Chit. You are Sat Chit. I am, you say. I am means you say I am not the body mind. That means you are consciousness, existence principle. Brahman happens to be Satyam Jnanam, Sat Chit. So that Brahman I am that Brahman. Over. Idra enna periya kashtam? Kashtame illa. Puriyarada. Do nididhyasana on this contemplation. Repeatedly I have to think about that. Then it is easy. Tadrishat akhanda brahmatmaika vidaha aikya vidaha. The one who knows that. Atmaikatva vidaha. The Guru is one who knows this Brahma Atma Ekatva Jnanam. Sadguruhu Mukhad. That Guru is called Sadguru. Real Guru and Ardham. Sadguru means what? Real Guru. Mukhate. From that Guru only. Panchami. Apadane Panchami. From that Guru Mukham. You listen. The one who knows that truth. That Guru never says, Shastra says, Upanishad says. For that Guru is called Uttama Guru. Who has got that knowledge, aparoksha jnanam. Aham janami. Not Upanishad says, therefore it is there. Daikyam. I know that I am Brahman. That Guru alone is Vedanta Vicharam Kurvanti. From that Guru, whoever does Vedanta study. How do you know that Guru knows or not? You cannot know. Ishvara Anugraha. Ishvara Anugraha is there, you will get such a Guru. That we can know only when we get Jnana. After studying from Guru, yes, my Guru is Uttama Guru. I can proclaim that when I know that truth. Until that time I do not know my Guru is Uttama Guru. Uttama Guru is one, Shrotriyaha Brahmanishtaha. That Guru, Kurvanti, te Devamruta dapi adhikam niratishayam brahmanandam anubhavanti. That Charajalam anubhavanti people. But these people, Advaita Jnanam, Devamrutam abhi adhikam. People talk about Devas drinking Amrutam in Indraloka, Chandraloka, Swargaloka and that. Enna Amrutam adi, and Amrutam ida, in the Amrutam da. Te yeshatam manusha anandaha, Shrotriyasya cha kamaha tasya, te yeshatam deva gandharvanam anandaha. In Taittiriya Upanishad we saw once upon a time. That Ananda is nothing in compared to this Brahmajnani Ananda Shrotriyasya cha akamaha tasya. This person who has renounced everything, understood the truth, compared to this Ananda of a Jnani, that Amrutam, Devananda, Gandharvananda, Indrananda, Brihaspatira Ananda is nothing. That is adhikamam. Niratishayam, gradationless brahmanandam anubhavanti. They enjoy. Yatha. Now he comes to the drishtanta. Yatha, just as swabhavataha ksharam samudra jalam patrena grihitva pita chet tada ksharameva bhavati. If you take the pot near the ocean, swabhavataha, you take the water and drink. Ksharam samudram jalam. Samudram jalam means ocean water. You take with the pot. Patrena, one patram, one chambu. You take the water from the ocean. Grihitva, having taken. Pitasched, if you drink. Tada, how it is, what is the taste? Sharameva, it is saltish. Bhavati. Tadeva samudra jalam, same water, suppose. Samudra jalam. If you take from your patram, it is Shara jalam. The same water taken by the Surya, Meghaihi Akrishya Vrishtam Sad. Suppose the water is taken by the Surya Bhagavan and it goes to the Megha, clouds. That water, Vrishtam Sat. Yesterday we got good rains. Today also, now we are coming also, rain is there. Now you taste that water. Vrishtam Sat. Suppose that water, if you drink, what water which comes from the clouds? Megha Akrishya Vrishtam. That clouds which have taken water because of Surya Rasmi, water goes up and they water bearing clouds and water comes from there. How that water? You drink that water. So sweet, madhuram. Chet ati madhuram. See, not ordinary madhuram. Ati madhuram. Pitam chet ati madhuram bhavati. Not like even corporation water also, all comes differently. Rain water is the best water. Sweet water and clean and crystal clear. If you catch that rain water, so clean. After mixing with carbon dioxide, it is becoming dirty. Otherwise, original it is. That's why crystal you see when it comes down from the Megha, so white, very, very pure. Amati madhuram bhavati tadha. Now come to Darshtanta. This is Drishtanta. Darshtanta. Now sweet jalam like Advaitam. Tadha. Vedarthopi. Vedarthaha api. The meaning of Upanishads. Veda means here Upanishad. Swatantrena. Guru Sampradayam Vina. If anyone study without Guru, Swatantrena means is equal to Guru Sampradayam Vina. Without Guru, if you study Shastra, what is that? Vicharaha, Vicharitaha Chet. If you do inquiry on your own, Janana Marana Dukkha Hetur Bhavati. That he has already said, it is like a Patra Jalam. Janana Marana Dukkha Hetu Bhavati. Saha eva, the same water, Advaita Brahmatma Aparokshanubhava Shrihi Sadguruhu Mukhad Avapyate. Chet, if you get that from your Guru, Advaita Brahmatma Aparoksha Anubhava Shri, Guru title Param. A guru who has got that direct knowledge, aparoksha jnanam, no doubt at all that Advaita Brahmatma Aparoksha, Aham Brahma Asmi iti direct knowledge. Anubhava Shri, the one who has got that jnanam, Sadguru Mukhad Avapyate, from that Guru whoever get that knowledge, Chet. What is the phalam? Nitya, Niratishaya, Aparoksha, Akhanda, Ananda Swarupatmaka, Adhigamaya Bhavati. It is just like Megha Akrishya Vrishtasat, like sweet water. Nitya Niratishaya, that eternal gradationless, direct, aparoksha, akhanda, divisionless Ananda. That Ananda. Now, nam Ananda alla Ayaram, Gayaram Ananda, Anitya Ananda. But this person's knowledge now is Ananda, that is Adhigamaya. By receiving that, this Ananda Bhavati. Okay. Now, Tasmatu Guru Mukhadeva Vedartho Grahyaha Vaidikena. Vaidikena, by a traditional, the person who value the traditional teacher and the tradition, that disciple. By a tradition valuing this disciple. Vaidikena means a student, the one who value the traditional teacher, that student should receive grahyaha. What? Vedarthaha. From where? Tasmat Guru Mukhadeva. Therefore, the student of that scriptural student or spiritual student should study from Guru Mukhad, from Guru only. So that like Megha Jalavat Tadha. So the example, Shara Jalam is Dvaitam, Shara Jalam, Dvaitam, Shara Jalam iva Dvaitam, Megha Jalam Advaitam iva. Megha Jalam Advaitam compared to Megha Jalam, Dvaitam is compared to Shara Jalam. Nice example. We should know the difference between Sampradaya Guru and Asampradaya Guru, or no Guru. Madhyama Guru is only Kevala Shrotriya. Uttama Guru is Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru. Idi theriyarthike or 15 varsham padikkanum Guru kitta. Minimum 10 years if you study only, that Guru is what and what we come to know. Adu varaku pormaya irkanume padikkanume illaya. Then next paragraph, topic 113. Brahmagnat gurureva Brahmagnat reva Vedartho grahyaha Yatha Dhriti Mukhadva Ghata Mukhadva Grihitam Samudra Jalam Swavilakshana Rasaswadanam Vilakshana Rasaswadana Heturna Bhavati Tatha Agnya Purusha Mukhat Grihitam Vedarupa Samudrasya Artharupam Jalam Vilakshanananda Janakam Nabhavati Tasmadagnaha Pathakaha Guruhu Dhrutighatadi Samaha Gnani Guruhu Megha Samayiti Prabhuktam Tasmat Mumukshuhu Dhrutighatadi Tulyam Agnya Pathaka Gurum Hitva Megha Tulyam Brahmagnya Gurum Mukhadehe Vedartha Shravanam Kuryat Tad Vijnanartham Sa Gurumeva Bhigachet समित्पाणिः श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मनिष्ठम् उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः इत्यादि श्रुतिस्मृतिभ्यः ब्रह्मज्ञात, that means the one who knows Brahman, I am Brahman, Brahmajnat. Brahmajnaha means that person who knows Brahman, knower of Brahman is called Brahmajnaha. From that Brahmajnaha, Brahmajnat, from that knower of Brahman, who is he? Guru, Guruhu, Gurureva. Such person only must be your Guru. Therefore, those who study Shastra well versed in Shastra from his Sampradaya. Not everybody is talking and giving lectures everywhere. Publicity is there, popularity is there, all people cannot become teachers. Understand? Unfortunately, many people listen to those lectures who are very popular in TV. Because டிவியில் வராருன்னா எவ்வளோ பெருசாக இருக்கலாம், எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஆள் அண்ணா. அப்போ ஒன்றும் கேரண்டி இல்லை அவர் ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் குருன்னு சொல்கிறது கேரண்டியே கிடையாது. He is getting a lot of people, hundreds of people. He must be a great guru. No. Many people, crowd comes and he is a very popular in TV or somewhere in some other programs. That cannot prove that he is a traditional guru. You have to verify who is his teacher. First of all that. This is the first job we have to do if you want a Sampradaya Guru. First check, just as you check for your son or daughter when they want to study from a subject, physics or chemistry, they have to get IIT seat. What do? You search for a teacher and which college he has studied, what is his qualification. You inquire or not? Under whom he has studied, from which college, which degree he has got. You inquire or not? Definitely we inquire. Just like that, everybody keep board. I will teach tuitions and anupovadan. அவரை பற்றி எல்லாம் விசாரித்து நிறைய எல்லாம் என்கொயரி பண்ணி 10 பேர்கிட்ட அப்புறம்தான் அனுப்புவோம். இது மாத்திரம் என்ன? தட்ஸ் வை வெரி வெரி rarely intelligent people only choose the Sampradaya. Maximum are unintelligent people. You require some intelligence also to choose a traditional guru. You require that capacity, but 99.999% of people don't have that. Just somebody talking, they listen. If I know the value of my guru, the subject, the teaching, I need not go to another guru at all. The Sampradaya is very important. You can go to the same Sampradaya Guru, another Guru, okay. If my Guru, if you go also, okay. My Guru's Guru, you go also, okay. If my Guru's teachings, under my Guru, Swami Dayananda Swamiji is there. Under him, there are hundreds of teachers throughout the world. Wherever they go, no problem. Because same Sampradaya. We never go differently. Other than these teachers, if you go to anybody, Tagara, you will get confusion. That is same Guru only we have to go, or same Sampradaya Guru we have to go. If you go to Shastris and all, they won't go out of Sampradaya. Sringeri Acharya, Kanchi Acharya, and all 4 Pithas Acharyas, there are Sampradaya. They are not out of Sampradaya. That's why Sampradaya Guru is not so easy to get. People do not know who is Sampradaya Guru first of all. That's why this Acharya is very, very particular. Why is talking so much about this Guru? Brahma Atma Aikya Jnanam can be given only by such a Sampradaya Guru, not by anyone. Therefore, you require tremendous Ishvara's grace for that. Because you do not know who is Sampradaya Guru. Minimum you can inquire who is his Guru, what he has studied. Has he studied Prasthanatrayam? I want moksha, freedom from sorrow, liberation, mukti. Is this teacher can teach Moksha Shastram? Yes. What is Moksha Shastram? Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. Has he studied or she has studied under any Guru? How he or she has studied, how long, where? இதெல்ல என்கொயரி பண்ணணும். கணீசம் அவர் ஞானியா இல்லைன்னு நமக்கு தெரியாது, ஸ்ரோத்ரியனா இல்லையான்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம், பிரம்மனிஷ்டனா இல்லையான்னு நமக்கு தெரியாதே. அன்லெஸ் ஐ பிகம் பிரம்மனிஷ்டா இட் டேக்ஸ் 25 years யார் 30 years சொல்ல முடியாது. நெக்ஸ்ட் ஜென்மாவோட ஆகலாம் சில பேருக்கு. தேர்ஃபோர் மினிமம் ஸ்ரோத்ரியனா இருக்கணும், மேக்ஸிமம் ஸ்ரோத்ரிய பிரம்மனிஷ்டனா இருந்தால் ரொம்ப நல்லது. தேர்ஃபோர் யூ ரிக்வயர் ஈஸ்வராஸ் கிரேஸ். எல்லாருக்கும் அந்த கிரேஸ் கிடைக்காது. அது இருக்கணும், எனக்கு இருக்குன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்கு நமக்கு கொஞ்சம் வருஷம் ஆகும். ஆமாம், அதுக்கு அந்த டீச்சர் சொல்லணுமே ஃபஸ்ட்டு. த டீச்சர் ஷுட் டீச் த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் டு ரெகக்னைஸ் தட் which teacher is teaching consistently. From that teacher which student is studying consistently, between them only that understanding will take place. A teacher who is not teaching consistently subject regularly and student who is not attending consistently regularly, what they can understand each other? இது சும்மாவா ஸ்டடி? என்ன ஏதோ காலக்ஷேபத்துக்காக சுவாமின்னு வராங்க, எங்கேயோ கிளாஸ் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க, போகிறாங்கன்னா whether student knows or not, but my intention is that at least 1, 2, 3 students, at least one student expect பண்ணலாம் இல்லையோ? அது கூட இல்லைன்னா ரொம்ப டிசப்பாயின்மெண்ட் ஆகிடும். இல்லை சுவாமி நீ நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இருந்தால் ரொம்ப நல்லது. அந்த எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் இருக்கும். ஒரு கட்டாயமாக அந்த அரகத்தில் இருக்கிற சிஷ்யன் கண்டிப்பாக வருவான். நம்ம சொல்லி கொடுக்கும்போது those who are having patram for that, they will come definitely. That teacher must have tremendous willpower to teach. Crowd won't come first of all, and even comes very few people understand. The teacher should not get disappointment first of all. Teacher should not lose hope. அந்த எந்த அளவுக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருந்தால் சொல்லிக் கொடுக்க முடியும். நாட் 1 day or 2 days, 20 years classes are going on. 20 years. 1998 I have started classes. 1998. Still I am continuing classes because I have hope at least few students can say Aham Brahmasmi one day or other. அந்த நம்பிக்கை இருக்குது எனக்கு. எனக்கு வந்தது எனக்கு குரு சொன்னதுனால நான் சொன்னேன், என்னோட சிஷ்யனுக்கு வராமல் இருக்குமா? படித்தேன். If they also come, I am teaching. Those who are coming, attending, they will get. That is why he is emphasizing. Now, look into that. Brahmagnat guroho eva vedarthaha grahya. Now he gives that example, extending that example on. Suppose you take a leather bag to take water from the ocean or small pot. You take dhriti means here leather pot, leather bag. Olden days they use leather bag to drink water. No pots and all. Leather bag only, they put closed mouth. Dhriti mukhadva ghata mukhadva grihitam samudra jalam. You can understand easily. Swavilakshana rasad swadana heturna bhavati. It cannot give sweetness. It cannot give that unique sweetness, taste, rasaswadanam heturna bhavati. You cannot enjoy that water. Tadha ajnaha purushaha mukhat grihitam veda rupa samudrasya samudrasyartha rupam. He is comparing now the example. I have already told you. Samudrasyartharupa jalam. That means this jalam and that without guru study, both are equal. Understand? That is going to compare that. Vilakshanananda janakam na bhavati. It is like leather bag in the water, char jalam kudichina madrida, pot saltish water kudichina madrida. Namak nammave padichanu, traditional guru illamale padichalu kuda adu appadida irukum. Tasmat agnaha patakaha guruhu dhruti gatadi samaha. Therefore, ignorant guru, pataka guru means only parrot like he says all, just kantha patam. Onnume artham assimilate pannamani pataka guruhu, the one who just repeat like a parrot. Guruhu dhriti ghatadi samaha. Like leather bag, salt water. You can carry the water in the leather bag and pot or pots. It is like that only. Samaha bhavati. Then what about Jnani Guruhu? Megha sama iti praguptam. So, Jnani Guru, Srotriya Brahmanishta Guru is like a Megha samaha. From Megha what comes? Sweet water. So, Sampradaya Guru, Srotriya Brahmanishta Uttama Guru, from him what comes? Advaitam, Jnanam. So, you get Advaita Jnana Ananda. Very important portion. Namma chumma casual eduthukirom. More in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi